Welcome to Building with Captain Mindblank. And today, this is our block palette. But first, let's build our foundation. Ta-da-da! Here it is. I made kind of this bulging area here, and then this kind of dented area back here. And then we have like a ledge here, and pretty tall, like building, and then we have a solid block right here. First things first, just fill this in. Now, if I look at this, I see the birch and the sandstone don't mix too well. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it so there's less birch, and so there's more of a better transition. Now, I'm surprised. You may be wondering, how did Captain Mindblank come up with that block palette? Well, I didn't, and that's okay. I got inspiration from the internet. That's a total normal thing to take inspiration, particularly block palette, from other people that have created things. And I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. I got it from a YouTuber, Mock Swamp, and they built a shop, and they had the same palette. Now don't worry, I'm gonna add my own flair to it, because it's not okay to just copy it. But I am taking inspiration from it. If you see a really cool build someone posted on Reddit, maybe use the block palette. You can do that. So don't be afraid to do that. Just don't copy. That is the thing you don't want to do. Okay, so I added these spruce on the side. That spruce actually blends quite well with the gradient wielding or block palette. I need to stop calling it a gradient. It's not a gradient. It's a block palette. Now that we have finished the main entrance, let's talk about block variants. So see how this is pretty much the same copper, wax oxidized and wax weathered copper? What we can do is we can take some waxed weathered cut copper and waxed oxidized cut copper instead of just waxed oxidized copper and waxed exposed copper. So here the sand, we can add some suspicious sand. Again, another block variant. This is normal smooth sandstone. Gonna add in a variant, chiseled sandstone. Da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Basically, I just copied the same thing over, except I'm gonna have to make a few changes to the birch, but not major changes. Okay, how does this look? I think it looks pretty well. I don't like all the spruce on the side, but it's gonna see the side, you know? I will, and all people watching the video will. This is what I'm going forward on the design up top. I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna make this work because it doesn't blend the best, but I'll figure it out. I need to explain my thought process on this. I was building just all of this normally. Then how did that get there? Well, I feel like I need a bit of variety because I'm just looking at the same type of walls over and over again. And so I made this kind of change up the color. Ta-da! How does that look? I changed it up a bit because again, I wasn't the biggest fan. I still feel like something's off. Okay, I'm adding the roof for the main structure, and it's not going to be anything fancy. And so, for right now, I have really the front done. I still gotta do the nothing. But I don't think it'll be as hard. As you can see over here, I'm just kind of continuing this spruce vibe along the back. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this. I think I've showed how to take in a color gradient and just put it on. I just want to point out, never do something like this. You can do something like this, but the evenness doesn't work well. And I actually mentioned, I thought the birch was a very strong color, dialed it down a bit. Now this, you can do it like that, but it is just, I again advise doing something more like that because it adds texture texture, because if it's all the same, it's just gonna look boring, and it's gonna be all the same pattern. As you can see, it goes up and down and up and down, and it's really bumpy. When you have a line of slabs, sometimes you want to alternate between slabs and trapdoors. It doesn't work always. Ta-da-ta-da, look at this. Woo, okay. I like it. Now let's talk about detailing. So detailing is adding texture. So especially when you have wood like this, it's good to find just other wood things. For example, you have a birch down here. I'm gonna get a birch button. Maybe even a fence post and a sign. And so you just kind of place detailing around. Boom, 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 boom. Just by identifying this wood type as wood type as birch, I just randomly place some birch buttons, some birch fences, and birch signs to add detail. So we have pretty much the outside done. Also, I just let you know the back's gonna be very thin. It's gonna be a very thin build. I'm really proud. I really like first. Always build like a little structure. Hold on, future Captain Mind Blank. Show the structure I made out of dirt at the beginning of the video. Now, I repeat, before you build anything, always make a structure out of dirt or something. It helps a lot. A block variant. Again, instead of normal sandstone, chiseled sandstone. Instead of wax weathered copper, wax weathered cut copper. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. There's a Captain Mind Blank. And see you for the interior of this house in the next video. I'm out.